Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
And oh my god, episode 8 of the season 6 and 100 was so good.
So
you
amazing,
guys.
This season is so great, and we've been enjoying it so much.
Yeah, I think that there's so much to talk about with this episode.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I think that the first thing we need to discuss, obviously, is Bellamy and Josephine and that whole thing. Oh my god. First of all, I was really happy. It was really cool to have like Jordan kind of call Bellamy. I'd be like, you only care about Clark.
But like, yeah.
Bellamy like, that's not true.
But like, yeah, it is.
But like, yeah, it is clearly. I thought that was really funny. And then we had Amori telling Bellamy that Clark is alive and that she knows. I really like that scene between them. I feel like that's such an underrated friendship, Amori and Bellamy, and I really like it. And
I thought that Amori in this episode, I really enjoyed her, and I'm glad
Amori came through
because I feel like we haven't seen like a lot of her. Like she's had like that whole like good moment when like they came down on the ship and she like had that like
she's
good
had her moment.
Yeah, but I feel like this episode like she really had some great moments, and I love that she flipped. And it's interesting because it was pointed out like, oh, like Clark was willing to to kill you, but she still like, you know, she
because I think Amori also knows how much like Bellamy, like her friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Her friend, exactly. Not even just her, but Bellamy. Like you can see that moment where she kind of like
she feels that
like
guilt.
she like looks at Bellamy, and it's just like she. I like
I said this when we went back.
Theory on this this scene is really good.
Yeah. Okay. So we went back and we were going through the episode, and there is a moment when Amori, she looks at Echo before telling Bellamy that Clark is alive. I feel like what that could be is like an insinuating of, obviously we know that Echo and Amori are good friends, right? Like, if they're good friends, wouldn't she also be kind of looking out for Echo? So by telling Bellamy, like, Clark's alive, she knows that Bellamy is gonna be like, oh my god, like, we have to save Clark, and be like 100% focused on getting Clark back. And I think that Amori like knows deep down like that the only reason Bellamy and Echo are together is because like Clark was dead during that time. So I think that she knows that by like maybe I don't even know if she was aware that she like looked at like that like registered in her head. I think it was so like quick. I think it was, but it's definitely like something. I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting because like she has that pause where she has Bellamy right there, and she could tell him everything that's going on. But then she looks, and she looks like she's going to, and then she looks at Echo, and that's the moment where she turns around, almost as if like I can't do that to Echo too, because I know that this is gonna like trying to protect her friend's feelings, you know? And then, but then obviously there's that guilt of like, but Bellamy, like I can't do that, and Clark has saved us, you know, so I can't do that. Because remember, Clark did try to kill you, Amori, but she also did save you in the end, you know? So I feel like she knows that too, and that guilt was just there, and that's why she turned around and told Bellamy. I don't know. It could be reaching. I just thought it was a really interesting way that shot was framed.
Showed Echo.
And I think that Echo also, like, even her scene with Bellamy, like, obviously, like, you guys know, we have actually liked Echo this season. Like, she's been fine for us.
For the most part. Like, the last couple episodes,
it's been fine,
yeah.
But I liked that, like, when she was there with Bellamy, like, she was kind of like, okay, like, you go get Clark, like, I'm gonna go take care of our people. And then I liked the parallel of her saying to Bellamy, go save Clark. And then it's also, and it's kind of, the parallel is to season 5, when Clark said to Echo, go save him. Yeah. So I just think it's really interesting. It's kind of like, it could be kind of like passing the baton again, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like understanding, like, they are, like, I know Bellamy is so reaching.
This is so reaching. It makes sense to us, but like, I feel like it's just us.
Am I being delusional?
No, because it makes sense, but I think that it's just, I just like think reaching a little. But
I think that Echo knows how much, like, Echo knows how much Bellamy.
How does Echo not
Clark.
know? How does she not know that Bellamy is in love with Clark? Like, come on, like, get with the program.
Yeah, no, she knows. So I think that it's probably, I think it's really nice of her that she kind of stepped aside and let Bellamy and Josephine just go off.
Guys,
she like took
Bellamy and Josephine going into the woods.
Like, alright guys, there is so much potential with this. Like, oh my god. So we see in the promo that he's saying, I won't let you die.
So that's
Is he talking to Josephine or Clark? Is he talking to Josephine trying to get through
like
to
hoping that it's
Clark?
Clark.
Like knowing that Clark's in there, so he's trying to talk to her and communicate with her.
I have a feeling that it's not Clark. Like I don't think like Clark comes out for a second because that doesn't seem like it's something that can happen.
No.
But I think that I think that it's him trying to like talk to Clark through Josephine somehow.
Well, I really, like, I'm wondering if, because we saw in this episode, we don't see Clark, but we see that Josephine, it seems like she's having, like, a struggle. I mean, obviously, like, we know the body's dying, but we see her kind of, like, with her hands, like, briefly, and I just wonder, like, if she's gonna be, like, doing that in like when she's with Bellamy.
Oh,
and
you think,
and
like,
Bellamy's
Clark
gonna be
is
kind of
gonna
like
be,
looking
like-
at, yeah, like kind of trying to fight her way out.
Ooh, and there's gonna
and
be like
then
little
when
signs,
that
and
happens,
then Bellamy's gonna try to say
yeah.
that. Oh.
Or what we could do with this is, we know that we're going to the anomaly, we're going to find Gabriel, who's by the anomaly, so we're clearly all heading for the anomaly. And now when we're at this green, whatever the hell this is, we still don't really know much about it. But we do know that it's gonna show you your greatest fear and your greatest desire. So,
I don't think we're that lucky.
we're not, but I'm just saying, there could be, like, oh guys, the fanfics that are gonna come out of this
Oh
are
my
gonna be-
gosh.
Oh, but I mean, I hope that we do see that, because it could kind of, it's very reminiscent to Day Trip then, you know, like when they were on like the nuts and they all were like hallucinating, the hallucinogens, right?
Yeah,
So-
I don't want to get my hopes up of, like, yeah.
It's potential. It's potential.
It's potential.
That's all I'm
Hopefully
gonna
we'll
say.
get some great scenes, but
I mean, I think the anomaly is just like a really interesting thing. Like we saw Octavia's was Bellamy, and I cannot wait to see her face Blood Reina, because that's obviously what's going to be happening next,
Yeah.
and I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be so cool, and I just love like
seeing her like see Bellamy and like
Yeah.
her like have that reaction, it was just so sad, and like I want the Blakes to just be okay, and I really think that we're gonna get that, like, hopefully by like the end
Yeah.
of the season we'll get some more progress with that, because
I
they've been
think
like showing
so.
it, and now that the storylines are like coinciding a little bit more, I think that we're gonna see more of like, hopefully we'll get like that Blake scene, and
yeah, I mean,
we'll get something.
we
But
have 5 episodes left, so
Yeah.
I feel like it'll slowly get there.
Mhm.
Maybe by season 7 they can kind of have like a fresh
some
start
kind
or
of like
something,
relationship
an alliance,
again,
like
yeah,
symbol.
something.
Yeah.
But now we left Diyoza in the
Yeah, she saw her
anomaly,
daughter.
in the green smoke, and that was really hard. That was horrible, because she sees her daughter and she just went in there, and Octavia followed her, but she came out, and like thank God her
Yeah.
hand's okay. But now
Which is
Octavia
interesting,
can
because
go in.
when they said like, oh, Gabriel said nobody goes in, comes out.
But
Octavia did. So I really feel like Diyoza will come out too, hopefully. Like maybe it's because they're Nightbloods, they can't go. Maybe it's like if you're Nightblood, you can't go in. Maybe that, because like
Maybe? I don't know.
why Octavia would have been able to come out.
maybe because she had the whole hand thing,
Yeah.
and it like fixed it, and then she came out. I don't know,
Maybe.
but I hope that she can get Diyoza out of there.
I hope so too, because we love Diyoza.
I think she will. I don't
and
think that it's like she's gonna die. In
Yeah.
there. It didn't feel like that.
I didn't feel like that was
No.
a death.
But,
I just don't know what's gonna happen to
Yeah.
Diyoza. Like, and what she's gonna be like when she comes out.
I don't know.
And like, I don't know. It's interesting because I don't think that was the end of her character,
No.
but I mean, she saw her daughter and was like, I have to go.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe she's gonna find out something when she's in there, who knows.
I think she'll realize that it's not real. She'll have
Yeah.
to come to that realization and then fight her way back out.
Yeah.
And I hope that maybe Octavia's gonna go back in and help her through it. I don't know.
We know Octavia is probably
Well, she has to go.
gonna
She's got to
go
go back
back.
in, and then she's gonna see Blood Reina. Maybe fight her, and then,
maybe
and then-
fight her and then through that.
through that,
Like,
get
when she
Diyoza.
wins.
Yeah, like kind of like get to Diyoza and then them figure it out. I don't know. I love
I
this too. Their
love
banter is
everything.
so great, and Diyoza is such a great character this season.
Yeah, she has such
Mhm.
fun lines, and
Yeah.
she's so sarcastic and witty, and I think she's great.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see more of it. Like, I hope that we do this season. Gabriel, also finding out Gabriel was Xavier and kind of getting some background on that whole thing. interestingly enough, we did mention this in our live because we saw a couple people like here and there, because theories are everywhere. So we saw that on Twitter, people were guessing that, and I was like, we were like, I don't think that's real. I don't think
the fandom's really good at theories. And
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it kind of like it makes sense, and I like the story behind it, and I think that he's obviously gonna have to face Josephine, which will be interesting because
that's definitely gonna be interesting. Murphy. In this episode,
so disappointing, Murphy.
So disappointing. Murphy just was looking out for himself. He just really cared about being immortal, and that was like a cute scene when he got that on one knee.
Yeah,
like, I thought he was proposing,
there was no
but
ring.
then it was no ring. It was just like, let's be like, I thought he was proposing, but no, he was basically proposing that they stay immortal forever, and it was just like,
yeah. It was very, like, Murphy, I really thought that once he found out that Clark was alive, that he was gonna, like, be like, oh my god, like, that would have been, like, the wake-up call, like, shit, like, I didn't know she was alive, that kind of a thing. But, I mean, he did tell them, like, oh, no, you have to find Gabriel.
Well,
like,
at that point, he had, like, a knife to his throat, so it was, like, again, going anyway.
I'm not worried about Murphy, though. He's a cockroach. He's not gonna die.
I hope not.
I just wonder.
I don't think if he does die, it's not going to be till like the show's like going to end.
Well, Marcella, you mentioned that it seems like he was going to die because his whole story arc this season is wanting to live forever.
Well, I just think it's interesting that he's like very hell-bent on like I want to be like them. I want to live forever. But again, he is the cockroach, and I don't see him dying right now, but I think that it's just interesting that that's his story. That's like maybe like where his mindset is. But again, I don't feel like he's gonna die like now. At least I hope not.
I hope not either. And Jordan Green also better not die. Like, let me tell you.
No, they said that they were gonna save him because he had like went in front of Delilah.
Yeah, but Maddie stabbing him on accident. Maddie. Oh my God.
Love like the little scene we got of Bellamy and Maddie.
Like Bellamy
like parenting her. But then obviously they all did a horrible job babysitting because Maddie's out there stabbing people.
Yeah, and then like later on you see Miller texted Maddie.
Yeah, they're just like, we gotta find Maddie, and Maddie's like in there like
oh god, stabbing people. Like they did not keep a good eye on the child.
No, and Clark's gonna be like, what the hell, when she like realizes what happened with Maddie.
Basically, Clark was gone for like 10 seconds.
Clark and Gaia, and then Gaia left, and it was like Maddie just like runs wild with the Dark Commander.
Yeah, yeah, but I think that Maddie's gonna probably face some guilt for that. I don't really like that they made Maddie start killing people because she's so young. Either. She's so young, and I feel like
it's a lot of weight for her to carry.
It's weight for her, and honestly, like, she already has that weight, and like she has enough weight because of that stupid flame in her head. Like, I just feel like
I want to get to the point where we get that out of her head this season.
I don't think we will be.
There's no reason for her to be the commander, though. All the people are up in cryo that she was like commanding, and like we don't need it. Like, I just don't like that. Like, I feel like that storyline is just like, it's annoying.
Yeah, speaking about the people up in cryo, they're gonna have to bring them down because we still have that shot in the trailer of Bellamy taking out the guns. So I think that whole team up in cryo, that army that we have hundreds of people.
Well, now we have to go to war.
They're gonna have to
Maddie messed everything up, and Russell. It's a shame because Russell's an interesting character. Like, he felt guilt for what they did, and like like he did it, but he wanted to make it right, and he even talked about like giving Clark like back and like going to another body, but at this point now, like that's not gonna happen.
No, so it was kind of like one of those like an eye for an eye type of things. But I like Riker, and I like that Riker told them that yeah, you know, Josephine's back. So I like that. It seemed like kind of like it would seem like they were trying to start like a little civil war in there, but I don't think it's gonna really work out because it's gonna obviously be Sanctum against all of our people.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we're gonna eventually, the season's gonna lead up to just wiping them out.
I can't see it going any other way unless we can convince Russell, but like maybe because he seems like he's like reasonable, but like at this point I don't think so, because they did take like if they like get Clark back and Josephine's gone, like I feel like Russell's just gonna like not be reasonable anymore, and he's just gonna be done, and then our people are kind of screwed. So I feel like going to war is the only thing we could really do.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know. I think that there's still a lot of potential with Russell. I feel like he's still conflicted because he knows that what he did was wrong and he feels that guilt a little bit. So who knows? I'm very excited to see how everything is gonna end up. And then obviously we're gonna end up on the ship at some point, and with Abby and the new Kane.
Guys, it's so weird.
Why didn't they just kill him?
It's so weird. Like, just kill him. Like, and it's just weird because he's so much younger than her now. And like, obviously, like, he's gonna hate her. And like, I really loved how Raven was telling her that. Like,
yeah, I liked
Raven in this episode was so much better than Jasmine. And I was so happy about that because it's been so frustrating not liking Raven and like see like what they've like done with her and like the lines that they've given her. Like, but this episode she was really like, she was like all of us. Like, what are you doing, Abby? So yeah, that was good. Abby's just
literally like, I think like she's like the worst mother like ever. Like,
she's such
your
a bad
daughter is a Nightblood. Wouldn't you be concerned about what the hell is going on? Like, shouldn't you be caring for your daughter instead of like a guy like Kane? Like, seriously?
That's what I'm saying. Like she doesn't even like mention that like I can't wait for her to find out that was Josephine and not your daughter.
I mean, it is, we are gonna miss obviously Henry Ian. It was nice, but I
would have rather had Henry Ian come back as Kane than to have somebody else.
Yeah, like, it's so weird that he's
strange.
Kane. Like,
it's like he's not Kane to me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like Henry Ian, like we love him from Lost, so we loved having him on the 100. Like, it was so cool to see him. But I mean, I just don't understand the purpose. Why didn't they just kill Kane off? Like, did we really need to do this? I mean, I guess the only reason why we would do this is to show how absolutely insane Abby is, like, more so, and how desperate
and it's like
she
to show like the lengths what somebody will go to save somebody that they love.
Yeah,
which, like,
and they're trying to make it where it's like one of our guys that we have to do that for, and it's putting us in that situation. I get it, but like, it was the like, don't do it with Cabby. Like, I don't know. We'll see what's gonna happen with that storyline. I just think it's really awkward. Oh my god, that's gonna be the sex scene, isn't it?
Oh,
right?
It's gonna be new Kane, new hot Kane and Abby. I don't see that.
What?
I'm so hoping that it's gonna be like Murphy and Amore like like makeup sex after like that whole thing. Maybe it'll be Blark. We pretty much covered everything. We left everything to shit. Like, Murphy friggin' got like stabbed and he's like bleeding out, and freaking Bellamy and Josephine like dragging her through the thing. Like, everything basically like that was gonna happen just like happened in this episode, and it was just so good.
I just love how desperate Bellamy is to get to Clark. Like, it makes me so happy.
I can't wait until this day comes back.
Excited.
I'm so sad that we're on break now.
And I can't wait for Clark to know that Bellamy would do anything to get her back.
Guys, that scene, when the reunion scene, I cannot wait.
We still have to get the "you left me to die. You called me every day for 6 years and you left me to die in a fighting pit." We still have to get that line.
I wonder if we're gonna get that. Like, I wonder if he's gonna be like saying that to Josephine.
Well,
to Clark through Josephine.
We thought that was gonna be inside of Clark's head, like a manifestation of Bellamy. What if
we could still get that?
We can still get that. I still
do hope we get that. That
well, no, I think we
like,
are.
I hope that Clark in her head has to confront like Bellamy, because she was feeling that guilt of like.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I still think it's gonna be in her head. I don't think that Bellamy, unless he tries to break through to Josephine.
No, I think that's gonna be in her head. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some more of that too. So that's pretty much our thoughts. Let us know what you guys thought down in the comments below, and we will be going live with Ellen reactions and simple reactions. So just check out our Twitter for the times for that.
Yep, and all of that social media is listed down in the description box below.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye!